The 2023 NHL Winter Classic is just around the corner. The Pittsburgh Penguins are going to face off against the Boston Bruins in Boston. Now, a couple weeks ago, they just unveiled the uniforms that they're going to be wearing, and they're both freaking awesome. I'm the Jersey Jaguar, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the differences between the two jerseys, what I like about them, a final grade on them, followed by my prediction for the game. With that said, let's get to it. All right, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with the logos, then I'm going to go over the design of the jerseys outside of the logos. All right, guys, followed by that, I'm going to give an overall grade for them. Along the way, I'm going to be telling you guys things that I think would be cool if they did differently and things that I think should be changed. Also, too, we're going to finish off with that game prediction. All right, so with the two teams, we're going to get started with the Boston Bruins. So, guys, here's the Boston Bruins jersey for the front and the back, and as you can see, it looks great. So let's get started with that logo. All right, so with the logo, we have not only a actual logo, but we have a huge watermark above it. Now the watermark is derived from the 1948 logo, and it's gonna be that B, as you can see right here. So they took that B, put it in Boston, and they kind of created a font to go with the rest of it to create Boston. Now in terms of the actual logo itself, I love the bear. It looks like it's going to have good depth and layering to it in person. I don't have the jersey in person in hand. I'm looking forward to seeing it though at some point. Guys, I think that they did an excellent job with this logo. Me personally, I would take the Boston watermark out and just leave the bear on the front there. All right, so we're going to go to the Steel City with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now this jersey is absolutely beautiful as you see it from the front right here and the back. All right, guys, so let's go over to the logo. Now, the logo itself is extremely cool. I know it just looks like a simple stylized slanted P, but that P actually comes from the 1925 original Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, guys, so it does look cool. I do like it's original. I know a lot of people are complaining that it looks too much like the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball team, but it is based off the Pittsburgh Pirates original hockey team. I think the logo's fine. Colors are fine. I'll get into colors in the next section here coming up. Guys, looks good, especially with them stripes along the front. It has a nice backing. It has a nice foreground with that logo. Great job. All right, so let's get to the actual jersey styling of itself. Now, guys, the font I'm going to say is excellent font. The color's fine. The style's fine. No changes needed there. The jersey itself is cool. It's beautiful. It looks classic, hence Winter Classic. Now, guys, one thing I would change, though, is that the gold shoulders along with the gold stripes on the body and the sleeves and the black base make it look like a Pittsburgh jersey. If you took off the Boston and the bear on the front and put a Pittsburgh logo that they have in this Winter Classic or another Penguins logo, I would have no problem seeing that it is a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey. So with that said, I think I would take the gold or the yellow, if you want to call it, off of the shoulders, have the black base, stripes on the sleeve are fine, and the body, and just have a nice black and gold jersey without the gold shoulders. Personally though, I would have liked to seen a dark chocolate brown for this Bruins jersey. I think that would have been a nice touch and would have made it even a little bit more unique towards Boston specifically. Overall though, great design. All right, so let's get to the base of the jersey and the styling of the jersey and the font. So guys, the font is fine. It is two different colors. It's gold on top of black and it has a really intricate, beautiful stitching that pops up nicely on the gold. So guys, it matches with the front crest, beautiful. Now, I'll say this, I love about the jersey itself is that it has stripes on the front of the jersey, but as you can see here on the back of the jersey, the stripes don't follow through to the back. You see that a lot on soccer kits, aka soccer jerseys and uniforms. And guys, I love it on this Pittsburgh jersey. It's beige, so it's cool to see them using beige again and not white. I kind of wish the Blackhawks would have done that on some of their Winter Classic jerseys that they had just white on. As we seen last year with St. Louis, as you can see right here, that beige looks excellent on a Winter Classic jersey. Now, I do like how it's not just stripes on the front and how the stripes go through the back of the logo, but we also have blocks of black on the jersey too by the sleeves and at the bottom. Well done, well done, well done with this. Now, the black on the shoulders for this jersey works more than the gold on the Boston jersey, in my opinion. Now, guys, if there's something that I would change with this jersey, again, it's going to be the color. I'm going to bring it up again, guys. I would have liked to seen a powder blue jersey. I heard that these jerseys were going to be powder blue, not necessarily this design. I heard that they were going to bring back powder blue for the Winter Classic again. I would have loved to see it. I think this jersey would have looked absolutely beautiful if you would have changed all these beige colors into powder blue, swapped the black to navy blue, and swapped the gold into white. Would have been an A+ jersey in my opinion, as good as this one still is. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm very ecstatic about these jerseys. I like them both. I think they're both great. Only minor changes needed, but they are both excellent as is. And I'm happy to see that we got another solid Winter Classic showing, because last year's, in my opinion, was awesome too. All right, so for the actual grade, we're going to start off with Boston, the home team again. Now, guys, I'm going to give them a solid 8, meaning a solid B. And the reason why is I would have changed a few things on there. I think the gold on the shoulders along with the stripes and the body gold was a little bit too much. And that Boston could have stayed, could have went. And again, I think if they would have made this jersey a dark brown instead of black, I think it would have kicked it up all the way to maybe a solid 9, maybe a little bit higher. All right, and for the Steel City Pittsburgh Penguins, now the Pittsburgh Penguins, I'm actually going to rate higher because this jersey, just like Boston, does need a few changes in my opinion, but it is extremely solid. There's so much going on with it, and it absolutely works. And now again with the Pittsburgh Penguins, they got the stripes, they got the color blocking, unique logo, no stripes on the back. Guys, I'm going to have to give this jersey a solid 8.5 to maybe even a low 9. High 8, meaning a B+ straight across the board. I think if they would have made this a powder blue and done those color swaps like I said, I could have even seen this getting a solid like A, maybe even a 9.5, maybe even kick it up to an A+. Both though, overall, excellent freaking uniforms, and this is going to be cool to see them on ice. All right, so my predictions for the game. So let's start with this. The Pittsburgh Penguins are 1-1 in Winter Classic games, and the Boston Bruins are 1-2 in Winter Classic games. However, the Boston Bruins played more recently versus the Chicago Blackhawks at Notre Dame Stadium, in which they won. The Boston Bruins are also doing much better this season. They've been in top 3 in the rankings the whole season, pretty much like the best team on paper, and they actually are extremely consistent. Pittsburgh Penguins, though, are still really good. They're still towards the top of the charts. They did drop a little bit about a month and a half ago, but they picked back up and were on a hot streak for a while. Now they kind of cooled off a bit again. Guys, I have a feeling Pittsburgh is going to win this one. I think that breath of fresh air outside is going to jumpstart them. I think it's going to be a great game. If Boston wins, though, I wouldn't be surprised, as they are the better, more consistent team this season. And there you go. As you can see, 2 awesome uniforms, 2 great teams. They're both doing good. I think it's going to be a great game, and I'm looking forward to it, as I always do for the Winter Classics. Now, guys, who do you think is going to win? And more importantly, which of these 2 uniforms did you like better? And what did you think about both of them overall? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like this video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe, but not necessary. Also, there's a video you'd like to see me do in the future, don't hesitate to ask. And guess what? I'll see you at the next one.